Today I'll be reviewing Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wander the Dungeon. I'm sure everyone has at least heard of this isekai anime series. I said this in one of my previous videos. It feels like at this point, people are just taking the isekai genre and just changing it around by having the main character be different than a human adventurer. So pretty much a doctor, a skeleton knight, a spider, and even a sword. And now it has gotten to a point where the main character is a vending machine. People really want to milk the isekai genre to no end. Considering this anime series got a decent amount of popularity, I decided to watch it. In this anime, the main character gets killed and ends up reincarnating into a fantasy world as his favorite thing ever, which is a vending machine. Now he can serve people drinks and food, and get points for it. He meets a human adventurer named Lamas, that carries him and takes him around the world. She names him Boxo. This anime series was at least not boring. It wasn't your typical magical spells and harem. The main character found unique ways to use his abilities, and points to help out Lamas. It was amusing to see how everyday items you find with vending machines could be used to help fight monsters. There was a lot of tension during the fight scenes considering characters had to figure out how to use things from the modern world, and think of a great strategy to use them in order to defeat the monsters. The battles were actually entertaining and enjoyable to watch. The plot for this anime series is pretty simple. It's just Lamas and Boxo taking on quests, defeating monsters, and now even facing members of the Demon Lord army. It's a typical isekai and fantasy events we're used to seeing. When the characters aren't fighting, we get to see the characters eat delicious food, which was so appealing to watch. Another interesting thing about this anime series was seeing Boxo decide how to use his points to evolve further as a vending machine. It was entertaining to see him change to different kinds of vending machines. It makes you curious on how powerful it can be. I did like the two main characters in this anime series. Boxo was a funny character that was so obsessed with being a vending machine. You would think people would lose it if they got turned to a machine, but Boxo embraces it and can't wait to think of what food and drinks he'll give next. Lamas was a cheerful, nice girl that brought a lot of energy to the show. The opening and ending song for this anime series were okay. The music for this anime series didn't really stand out. The animation style looked average, and the animation looked good. This was a fun, entertaining isekai anime series that was enjoyable to watch. It's nothing special, but should keep you entertained for several hours. I give this anime series a 7 out of 10.